What's happening, everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Now, from when we last left off the last episode, Makoto and Sayaka went to the AV room to find out what the motive was that Monokuma gave them, and they eventually found, well, discs, and after Sayaka went off to get everyone else, Makoto discovered that the disc showed footage of his family. And discovered that in the next scene after that, his entire family's house was destroyed, and he's horrified of what happened. After that, everyone else eventually got their discs and saw what was on those discs, and their reaction was just the same as Makoto's. But I think the one who had the worst reaction was Sayaka, which she not only looked terrified, but she looked extremely scared. I mean, everyone that was scared. But then eventually, Makoto tries to calm her down and assure her that he'll help her, well, find a way out. And after that, he decided to get back to his room, and after resting, Sayaka knocked on the door and said that she wanted to switch rooms with Makoto to feel a little safer. First, she thought she heard someone trying to go to her room. And after this, Makoto agreed to the plan and they switched rooms. After that, everyone woke up the next day and everything seems to be alright, but then Makoto realizes that Sayaka was not there and rushed to his room that he switched with Sayaka and discovered that the whole place was trashed. I mean, everything was, there was like sword slashes everywhere and furniture just turned over. Eventually, he went to where the bathroom was with the door open and saw Sayaka dead. And after that, Makoto fell unconscious. And that's where we are now from where we last left off in the last episode. So, without further ado, when I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. So, where are we? Oh, we're at the gym. Huh? You're awake! Finally! Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your butt up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. Well, it's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? And then he remembered. Oh no. He remembered. Excuse me. Hey, are you okay? So, it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is.
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No! I have to see for myself! Listen to us, man! What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it going to do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead! I actually am trying to... What I really like about doing these visual novel games is that I do my best to give these, well, when they're not speaking, I try to do my best to give them really good, well, emotional. Dad, when I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then, why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. She's got a point. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka! Monokuma. I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can believe that! He's here again.
Hey!
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I will absolutely not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you! Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? And don't be stupid! That's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you are about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun! Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you can graduate! Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Excuse me. Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. What? Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause
Naive! You're just so naive! I really need to get Monokuma's high-pitched voice right. You really think that's easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're
come on now.
You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps.
Excuse me. You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, it can't be found out by the other students. Oh, that's right. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not just enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin! Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. They and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
I see.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Okay.
However, if you choose poorly,
Then what will happen?
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
What?
Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
What?
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh! Well, to put it simply, it's execution! Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution!
Oh no.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Oh no. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you! Implying you didn't do it without actually saying it! So basically, what the outside world calls a lay judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line! Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep him in mind. The new rule's been added to the regulations menu. Junko? Oh, wait! Hold on a second!
What the hell are they talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that? Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy!
What are they talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know. Throw you into a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one who's being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and rest till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, though it was more of a waddle. But then... Uh-oh.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
What?
Are you?
What?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation!
I'm trying to remember if the last time I played this, I thought there wasn't any sound. I don't know.
I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
What? Oh no! Junko!
This wasn't supposed to...
What?
Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Seriously? Why is it going slow?
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real! No way! No way! Now I am painfully aware with the great power in the meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise! You're sick, you know that? But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Excuse me.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you just obey those school regulations.
Oh no. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who, until just a second ago, had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? That was a really good question, Kyoko.
I changed my mind.
That was it? No. You've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
No! She's saying that you wanted to kill Junko.
Come on! What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well then.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I have to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
It's the Monokuma file!
the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much for the corpse. So, instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then.
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do! If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot! Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's body growing colder right in front of us. And for knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Who? Oh, Kyoko. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we could do right now is lose all faith in each other.
that would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing winning those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
I agree with that, Allie.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, dang it. Let's do this!
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to, if that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I need to find out.
And what's that?
I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Well, looks like this is it. I guess I have to talk with everyone else.
She must be so shocked that she can't even open her mouth to talk. Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please, wait a moment.
Okay. So everyone is trying to process what's been going on.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They...
Hero.
We can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Didn't she already say that? What do you think, Hero?
Huh? What's going on?
Dude, this is real, okay? It's not, oh, it's a whole joke thing. It's not. What about you, Mata?
Is this really happening? Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of crap bear!
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
Okay, so I had to talk to Kyoko.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. Actually, yeah, he's got a point.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the heck not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
But screw you!
So then.
Fine. Now stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
2-player co-op base defense with the 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
I think I get the reference. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Okay, so let's see what everyone else has to say. So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it? It looks like it, Leon. What about you two, Taka? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, and all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? It's so stupid! Man, even for a guy who likes to follow the rules, yeah, I have to agree that, yeah, that is horrible. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
oh,
So, you finally noticed.
Notice what?
That's what I said, Leon. I was looking through the Monokuma file we received,
What?
and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Oh no.
What? She's right! Then, could it be?
No, it's not. All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second. You got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
You what? He is. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else, we're all dead.
Oh no, Junko's body. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check, after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on! Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead? That means... But that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Now you're catching on.
Let me out of here!
Heck no! Somebody save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Yoko hurried out of the gym.
I'll be going too. And just like Hyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo,
Oh yeah, on my guard duty, huh?
I better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a gun did this here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their darn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll screw them up.
Messed him up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. You already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
this is
It
very
was
suspicious.
you.
It's not me. I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Just don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
No.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true.
May as well at least check it, just to check. Yeah, but I want to. I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from me anyway. Oof. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out.
But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. And thus, the investigation has begun. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. Okay, so we'll go through that very quickly, then that'll be the end for this episode. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There is also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I had to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Well, unfortunately it looks like we're gonna have to stop right there because that's gonna be all the time I have taped for this video. So in the next episode, we're gonna be continuing the investigation and see if we can get it all in one episode, well, before the class trial begins. But yeah, it's still really shocking to see Junko get killed and everyone having to go through all this to investigate, to go through the class trial, and find out which one of their classmates killed Sayaka. And this is still a really good game. Once again, I highly recommend this. I really do like the mystery atmosphere of it. it has a really good story so far. So yeah. So once again, in the next episode, we'll be exploring around the school to find out what clues there are and how they will help us find out in the upcoming class trial. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out my other Let's Plays where I do all kinds of gaming content, including 2D games, side-scrolling games, action-adventure games, horror games, visual novel games, fighting games, racing games, RPG games, and many other games. And also check out my other content where I do reviews, discussions, reactions, top 10s, voice impressions, challenges, and theories. And if this is the type of content you enjoy watching and like up with Dave for all latest videos, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell on. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak out.